Here recently in Standard, there has been zero land destruction, which you might know makes me a little sad because I love playing land destruction. But now with Kaldheim, we have been introduced with some new cards that are amazing pieces of land destruction. Let's have a quick look at Smashing Success, Instant Demolish, and Treasure Token. It's just directly better. And we have Waking the Trolls, which seems weak at first, but if you read that third part of the saga very carefully, that creates a whole bunch of 4/4s. And in our case, it should be like 4 or 5 or more every time. So once we get to play this, the game is over. So basically, we're going to ramp into some land destruction. And we've got some things to kind of hold our opponent back, like Storm's Wrath. We've got the Awakening. We've got a few kill things. We've got Bone Crushers. Fire Prophecy. We've got plenty of our own lands. So that's all this deck really does. And you might think only 5 land destruction isn't enough, but we also have Bala Ged Recovery, which means we can grab either of these back that we need. And there's also 4 hidden land destruction cards in this. Can you see them? There's not 5. There's 9 cards that do land destruction. That's right, the Not Vold Slumber Mound. This card destroys a land, creates troll. So yeah, between that and getting stuff back with Balaged and ramping and some of the few threats we do place, we shouldn't have any problem. We got some sideboard to handle all the usual annoying stuff in the format. And let's do some games. This is called Land D Ramp. We're just doing best of 1 right now. I guess I could do sideboard games, but they often just take way too long. So that's kind of the qualm I have with those, although I do like it better, really. Okay, well, this is a kind of slow hand, but we got a Fire Prophecy and keep it. So ideally I want to get to 6 mana before I start playing these Balageds as actual recoveries, not sanctuaries. So I'm just going to play it as a sanctuary for now. And he's got a little Caryatid. I'm just going to blow that right up, not let him get ahead. And I suppose we could toss probably this Balaged. I don't think we're going to need it. Oh, and we got a Not Bold. Perfect. Oh, perfect. This card is just great. So I'll play that next turn. Depending on what he plays, though. Wait, we slowed him down enough that we can now do our thing. Just basically kill all his lands. Oh, another really good card. Okay, I was going to play the Not Vold, but now it makes more sense to play the Crag and then Azusa, and then an additional 2 lands, which will be that one and that one. And a Beanstalk on top. Alright, cool. I'll take it. Only one Azusa in the deck. This taps for just 1 green at the moment. So we'll play that. Go ahead and dig out a land out of the deck. Let's grab that. Use the Beanstalk. Let's grab red. Now we can start smashing, successing his lands. Get that one. Oh. Now with this kind of setback, he should be in trouble, but he does have his Leafkin. I think I'll kill next turn with the Shatter Skull. No, he's not going to cast anything. He's going to attack. That's fine. We got plenty of life points. So yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of this thing. It is a mana source. I could play the Mammoth as a land, but I'm not going to. No need. And he's out. He doesn't even want to play anymore. He has no more land drops, which is a problem. Yeah, I would kill him with these 2 big creatures, basically. But yeah, that went pretty smashingly well. Land D Disruption was successful. Actually, I guess I could have used Not Bold next turn to get one of his forests. That would have been hilarious. And now we're up against Enter the Dragon. I'm approaching the Platinum tier, so things are getting a little bit more difficult. But overall, it's still... I don't know. I don't want to say it's easy, but it hasn't been as hard as I would have thought. First turn, not bold. We've done an untapped one for the spike field availability, but that's okay. Okay, very good, very good. So he probably wants to sack that, which means our best play is to go ahead and kill it before he gets a chance to use something like Village Rites on it. That'll exile it, make sure it doesn't come back as a 5/5 demon. Excellent. Good old spike field. Got 4 in the deck. Incredibly solid card. And you can always just sideboard him out or something, or just play him as land if you don't need him. Okay, well, I guess I go ahead and start dropping the mammoths. Got a pretty good aggressive start here, actually. Even without the land destruction. Still do a little bit of face pound and put the threats on the board. I think I just swing. Okay, I was going to kill this guy before... Yeah. Okay, well, there's another one. Didn't really get to use our land destruction, but just as a standard Gruul aggro, worked out pretty well there. So I guess until people see our land destruction, they are going to think we are just Gruul aggro, which is fine. I mean, we're not running a lot of the big cards like... What's it called? The stupid 1/1 Landfall Hasty Guy, Brushfire Elemental. We're not running him. Just because those are slotted in the land structure, basically. So that makes our deck a lot slower. I guess they might be slotted into removal. However you want to place it. Hey, this isn't too bad. A little slow. I'm going to get this one out first. Go ahead and make sure we get that green or red. I'll just get green here. Make sure I can cultivate on turn 3. I might just do this. Nah, I want to save up the Fire Prophecy. So there we go. Ooh, a little Valkyrie. Oh, what do I get rid of? I think actually nothing. I want to keep all this stuff. Wrath is going to be really good. Okay. Grab our last 2 green sources. There we go. So I think we're going to let him play maybe a couple spells. Okay, that's fine. A little bit of a Phoenix fake out. No intention here of actually keeping the Phoenix in play, but that's alright. I can escape it back later when I need it, because what I want to do here, set up for a nice Storm of Wrath. Here's, here's good enough. Like this. See if he blocks. He shouldn't. Then we can go, okay, let's see if we get Bean, get a land, play a land. Yeah, we're good here. Now that does nothing. This double strike might be effective. Guess we'll see. To the point where I have tons of mana, I just need to draw all my Waking the Trolls. If I drew Waking the Trolls right here, that'd be really good. Okay, there's more. It's a little scary. A little worrisome. I think I just have to kill it with fire. 4. Submit. And that's my turn. The rest of these sagas are not very useful when he doesn't actually have angels in play. Oh, and there's the not bold. Perfect. Okay, I think we do have to kill this. What was there? As long as you have at least 7 more life than your starting total, all your creatures get buffed. That's pretty good. Cleric or Angel and an ETB gain life. I think we just take it out, you know? Don't really want him starting his shenanigans. Seeing a lot of double white here. I think we go ahead and not hold one of his planes. You know, it's our 4/4. Now, I could do this during his turn. You can do that at instant speed. Makes it even better. But I don't want to let him untap. He drew another planes. That's really good for him. Oh, he doesn't play anything, though. Let's see if he has a response to this. Get rid of those. I know there's like some instant angels and stuff. Let's see, is he gonna block one? No, he's cast Heartless Act. Okay, fair enough. Gonna gain some life. Draw a card. Okay. Okay. And he's calling no blockers. Okay. We're gonna pass here. He brings out an angel. We kill a Valkyrie in response. Seems suspicious. Okay. Pump once. See if he responds. Then we'll play this mammoth. It's gonna have to do for now. I'm surprised at the low CMC he has in this deck. Nothing over 4. Pretty interesting. How much flying power it comes out with. It's gonna hold the Valkyrie. Go ahead and just blast it then. He's gonna save it as a blocker. Well played. Gotta give you that. Oh, another not wool. How nice is that? So we will swing here. I don't want to make him waste a blocker. That's fine. Guess I go ahead and recast the Phoenix now. Only thing I want to save really is the not wool. Maybe a Storm's Wrath. Now, he could have a board wipe and it would make this a bad play, but given how many angels he has, I kind of feel like it's unlikely that he has a board wipe. Yeah, there's a Baneslayer Angel. That's fine. We have a Shatter Skull we've been saving for this very moment. And that's game. Go ahead and just pump up the Mammoth. Yeah, pump up the Mammoth, pump up the Phoenix. Plenty of damage there. In fact, we had, what, 7 plus 5? We had, like, 12 damage. Okay, well, this is just going really well. Like, I knew this deck was strong. I expect to face some tougher matches with, like, rogues and stuff and more meta decks, which I'll see more of as I raise the ranks, but so far, people aren't standing much of a chance against this form of deck. I honestly want to see Blood where I get someone down to 0 permanents. That's always, like, the most hilarious. It's when you just completely wipe their side of the board. And it's very possible. I have ways to destroy pretty much everything except enchantments. stuff's in the sideboard. Okay, I think we'll go first turn Temple here. Take a Knot Bolt. Always take the Knot Bolt. Now, this is looking... I don't know what this deck is. It's playing at least 3 colors. 4 colors. Huh, okay. Weird deck. He's playing a bunch of colors. Well, hopefully he's going to be weak against my shenanigans. Okay, I don't think he's going to play a 2-drop, so I'm just going to go ahead and drop this Knot Bolt and pass the turn. Or 2-drop, something with 2 toughness, I mean. Because I have the Bone Crusher ready. But do I really need to save it and he's going to draw out? It's like he's more interested in drawing cards. Playing tempo. Okay, so I'm going to play a Forest, play a Azusa. Then we can just start playing stuff. That's fine. She got her use. She basically was a Summer Bloom. Miniature Summer Bloom. Yeah, the old Visions card. I think it's from Visions. Okay. Well. Yeah, what's the land destruction? Guess oh, I can't play that. Okay. Maybe I should have kept that. Yeah, I should have kept that because I could have played the next turn and activated the Knot Bolt to finally start getting some landy. Oh, and there's a perfect one to blow up. Enchanted land is the best target. So he's ramping mana and drawing cards like crazy, which to me means he's playing all big spells. And that's kind of good. It's also kind of worrisome. It's cost 6 to activate. I can't do it. Let's just play 1 Bone Crusher. Gets to play 2 of them. Okay, you can play that one. Or wait, I picked wrong. You can play the other. Well, that's pretty done. Okay, we'll go to the next match. Yeah, I kind of messed that up. I should have been able to actually blast a land last turn, which would have stopped that. I think I could have had that game if I played it a little smarter, but it happens. So not too terrible. We could have definitely easily clapped that guy if we were playing optimally. That Shatter Skull smashing that I sifted to the bottom would have been perfect for that turn to blow up his land with the Wolf Willow. Even. Okay, this isn't too bad. This isn't too good either, though, don't get me wrong. A lot of tap lands, but with the Valakut at the ready, I feel like we can make a play. I want to get at least 1 green mana source, so I'm going to just drop this Fabled right away. Yep. Doesn't matter what he picks, there's nothing actually good for him to pick right now. He pick Waking the Trolls if I were him, I think. I don't know, maybe Spikefield. But it barely matters, actually. Oh, can I click to activate? There we go. Like, I'm not playing that for another 5-6 turns anyway, so it's not like I actually have anything to lose by making me discard that on turn 1. He probably should have picked something cheaper like Spikefield, but we'll see. Also, the yard is not the worst place for this. I can always just get it back with Balaged. Kind of safekeeping in the yard. Alright. Valky doesn't do much for him right now. Just a plain old 2-1 for 2. Mountain. No thanks. I believe we have enough lands at this point. Still got 4 more in my hand. Do I prophecy it? Pretty sure he's just going to sack it in response, so I think I'm not going to. I'll wait till he's tapped out to kill it. I'm going to kill it. Which I should have done last turn if I was going to do it now that I think about it, but it's okay. He's thinking of doing something, though. He's got some trick up his sleeve. I just don't know what it is. He can see my hand. He knows I have ways to kill it, and I'm not. Which might be messing with his head. Cool top deck. I'll take it. All right, but I don't want to play that too soon. Okay, let's do it. Let's go for it. Does he have the village rights? That's all I expect to see. Bone Crusher response. That doesn't make any sense. That literally makes no sense. To Bone Crusher in response. I don't get it. Okay. Whatever you want to do there, chap. We're gonna play that. We're gonna play this. Grab our Waking the Trolls. And we're set up for our next turn. Cool. Play this. I'm gonna put oh, what? I should have read that before doing anything. Neat. Well, I now know what Tergrid does, guys. God of Fright. Card I apparently have never read before. You put it on to the battlefield. Okay. Well, there goes my whole point. Supposed to land destruct and get him behind, but instead I'm letting him rant. I don't even want to play anymore, actually. I'm just so annoyed by that. Okay. I'm sure I could probably win, you know? Probably could. But I'm just going to take that as a lesson learned. I accept my loss. Let's move on. Oh, this is a decent hand. We have a lot of Not Volds. We got to Cultivate. We got to Awaken the Trolls. Just don't have a whole lot of removal. Couple Not Volds is super nice, though. This could be really interesting. Nice, he tapped out. That's what we wanted. That's not true ramp, though, because he can still only play one per turn. Oh my goodness, we're getting all the ramp today. All the ramp. And he is not. He's getting destroyed over there. He's fighting for every land. Oh, another foretell. Alright, well, the fun begins. Get your River Glide. You're down to 3 lands now. And I can start not volting every turn. Yeah, this is crazy. Well, I have kind of played against nothing because he hasn't really done anything, but still, double cultivate with no opposition. Getting up to 7 mana on like what, turn 5? Turn 4? I don't know. Kind of lost track. Get one of his lands. Play this one. And I think we just pass turn here. Blow up a land at the end of his turn. Yeah, let's do it. He's got nothing. Okay, we'll pop a land. The old Not Vold Slumber Mound. And then something else magical happens. We get 6 more trolls. And the 4th Not Vold. Yes, we drew it this game. Alright. So there's not much he can do. He just doesn't have the mana. He could have a Doomscar over there, but I'm not going to let him get to 3 mana. I'm just going to say, nope, you're not allowed to get 3 mana. That way you can never play your Doomscar. And that should pretty well be GG, guys. Yeah. That's how this deck's supposed to work. Although, yeah, that was a total goldfish. Where I just didn't have any true opposition, but still, goes to show you that this will shut you down and end the game if you don't do something. I really want to see... I want to go up against an aggro deck that like pressures me right off. I want to see how that goes, you know? Because I haven't had any of those, which is probably why I'm winning all these. Except for that one I did lose due to that mistake. Well, I don't know. Could have gone either way. That's fine. Alright, this is okay. We got to cultivate. That's fine. And we got Storm's Wrath. Play that first. We want to get a red mana. Got plenty of green. Here we go. We're up against some kind of cleric-y white aggro. Which we should be pretty strong against with our 4 main deck Storms, Wraths. And Spikefield Hazard. Okay. Yeah, let's just end the turn. See what he does here. Debating on killing that thing, but we'll do it like this. Now, kind of the point of this is, if he's got counter or protection, he would use it there. Okay, we're seeing the Valkyrie deck again. That's fine. Grab a couple of these, put one into play. Oh, look at the firepower in her hand. Just sheer firepower. Looks like he's digging for a land. Oh, he got one. And a raptor. Okay. Plenty of Storm's Wrath. We'll go ahead and use one. See if we can manage to get some landy. Haven't seen any yet. Angels cost 2 less. Very nice. Okay, we did get a smashing success, which is, if I might say so myself, a smashing success. We're going to do it as a sorcery because why not? And we're going to blast this guy before it's too late. We'll put that one down. Keep the storms, just in case. You never know. He might play a couple weenies and it might be optimal. Yeah, that's fine too. I think I hold on to this Kazul's Fury. I could use it to throw my giant at an angel or something. Because I'm not drawing land destruction. Look at that life gain go. Well, the Bone Crushers are pretty clutch in here for the mid to early game. So he could be rocking a Shatter the Sky or Doomscar. It might be wise to hang on to this Bone Crusher for a moment and not overpressure. Yeah, he could play Doomscar now. I don't think he has it though. He's just not acting like he has it. Attack, go to our second main, and start playing stuff. Okay, now that I have a backup guy, we'll go ahead and play the other Bone Crusher. Swing for 8 every turn is a little bit more solid. And he's out. Yeah, he's done. Okay, well, we got to play a little land destruction, and it probably hurt him, but that guy didn't have the strongest deck, huh? I expected to go against some weenie aggro, and I guess if he got to 27 life, it could have been a problem, but my deck is just not going to let that happen, not with my 4 main deck Storms, Wraths, and all that. Okay, I think that's going to do it for today's games. I'm definitely going to keep playing this deck. It's a blast, and I think people are going to grow to hate it. I could see this taking me up to low diamond. It's a pretty strong main deck, and it has a pretty strong sideboard. All right, because you know Ugin, if nothing else working out, you just put in Ugin. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget don't forget to hit all the buttons and help me move along. All right, peace out, guys.